Morning. Just a little video on connections. Quarter-inch angle iron. We drill them. Half-inch holes. Well, 9/16 holes for half-inch bolts. And so the connection, I don't know if you can see that. So to connect this LVL to this header here, the connection is by bolting, so through bolting. So we bolt all the way through the LVL joist, and then all the way through the LVL header. And then what we do is we countersunk to pick up each floor joist. We countersunk. Let's see if I can grab one of these. We're up on the staging here. Hold on. These lag screws. You know, that's an 8-inch lag. You see that? 8 inches. And that goes all the way through. Well, there's 1.25 inch nail screw, so just by comparison size and stuff you can see. So those lag through 3 from the back, and then we come on with Simpson top mount hangers on the top. But yeah, so these top mount hangers come on the top and grab for downward pressure. So this is all made for downward. It's about 3,000 and change, 3,500 downward pounds of pressure, and then there's about 1,000 or so uplift. But we're trying to do a little bit more. It's just not a typical joist hanger on the floor where there's a lot of hangers, a lot of joists together, working together to do the job. We got this structure that's sitting out there, and these columns do flex because they're made to flex. So this thing here is like this bridge here is like a big shock, like a shock absorber. So when the addition tries to push, you know, it's taking on that movement. So what we're gonna do here is just do a little bit of modification, and you know, because the Simpson hanger is only set up with just a couple of nail holes in here, just to tack it and keep it in place. But it's really not made for pulling. You know, there's not much. There's only 2 nails. You know, two nails for pull. So we, pull and then twist. So we got a pulling action going on, and we're gonna have a twisting action going on. So just a little bit of extra modification, you know, to give this. I think this is 14 gauge, or it's a 16 gauge hanger. So we're gonna drill out a few holes, placed holes. Catch it that way, and then we're going to come back in later, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to modify these, so we're going to catch it this way. Then we're going to come in from the top and catch it with a little bit bigger. I mean, these are set up for nails, so we're going to go with the Simpson lags. So these go into the side of the LVO, and then we got 3-inch going into the header. 3-inch here, 1.5 inch there, and then 3-inch here. So, anyways, those coming from the back, and then they're hung with the hangers beside. So, but that's just the connection on the roof. I just wanted to show you how we're connecting up the roof. How we're going to connect to that header, because the connections are, you know, they're important things. You got to really spend some time, and you know, it's one of those things you got to really do a lot of work and really study it. So it's important. And then of course we're gonna put the angle lines welded and then bolted, so that end's tied in, and then and then this end's going to be all tied in nice. So that's it, just a little bit on the connection, so you can see, you know, that was just placed in there now, so we're going to go and modify that one and get that all ready. Okay, so then another thing is you see this tight space at the end here, against the wider one on the edge. It's because there's going to be a window wing wall coming down in here, so it comes down maybe 1.5 feet or so to accept the glazing. So the glazing just sits on a track along the floor, and then it sits in this thing called the deflection track at the top. So it's about 2 inches or 3 inch deflection track. So when the roof tries to, in a snow load, when it tries to move, which it will, not a lot, but it won't come down and hit the glazing. It will go in this deflection track. So the walls are really not tied in. So this wing wall is going to be a 2x10, so it's going to actually it's going to be notched out, and then it's going to go up inside, and that's going to stop when the wind tries to blow it. It's going to get a header up there, and all the studding in that wall is going to be locked up inside these two roof rafters. So when the wind tries to blow it, it's got some strength, lateral strength. So we're doing that detail out on all the wing walls where the glazing, where it accepts glazing. So it's all locked in. So when that wind comes off the marsh and it tries to push these walls, they're all locked in. So anyways, that's just another little detail. So but you'll see when we start framing up the walls. I'll show you that detail. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm gonna start working. It's early and I didn't want to make a lot of noise, so I'm just drilling some holes. So anyways, have a good day.